Hello everyone, welcome to ZyNerd NEET UG channel. In this video, we are going to look at the complete guide for Telangana government quota. So if this is the first time that you're coming to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and you can also join our Telegram channel for instant updates. So these are the topics that we are going to see today. We're going to look at seats and eligibility, local, non-local criteria, reservation criteria, application documents required, and also the round-wise rules. So let's get started. So the first is the seats that come under government quota. So the first set of seats is the 85% of seats of the government colleges. Next is the 50% of seats in minority and non-minority private colleges. Then Army Dental College seats are also included under government quota. Next is the academic eligibility. So in academic eligibility, all the candidates should have passed in physics, chemistry, biology or biotechnology and English. And for general category, they should get 50% marks in physics, chemistry, biology or biotechnology taken together. And for SC, ST and BC candidates, the mark is 40% and PWD candidates, the mark is 45%. Next is the NEET rank eligibility. So in NEET rank eligibility, general candidates should get at least 50th percentile and ST, SC and BC candidates should get at least 40th percentile and PWD candidate should get 45th percentile. And for PWD candidate, they should also get the disability certificate from the medical board to be eligible for the PWD quota. Next, we'll go to the OU local eligibility. So a candidate to be eligible for the OU local category, there are 4 conditions which are given. So candidate should satisfy one of these conditions. Okay. So the first condition is 4 consecutive academic years in the OU area ending with the qualifying academic year. Okay, so basically it is 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. So these 4 years they should have studied in the OU area. Second condition is they should have resided in the OU area for a period of 4 years ending with the academic year. The third condition is they should have stayed in the state for 7 years, out of which the maximum area of study should be in the OU area. And the fourth condition is the candidate should have resided in the state for 7 years and out of which the maximum period of residence should be in the OU area. So one of these 4 conditions, if the candidate satisfies, then they are eligible as a OU local candidate. So OU local candidates are eligible for 85% of seats in OU local colleges, and they are also eligible for 15% underserved seats. And this reservation split is only for colleges that were set up prior to 2nd June 2014, that is before the Andhra Telangana split. Next, we look at the AU and SVU local eligibility. So candidates to be eligible for AU or SVU local, the 4 conditions are given here. This is very similar to the OU local eligibility. So the first is 4 consecutive years of study in AU or SVU local ending with the academic year. The second condition is resided in AU or SVU area for a period of 4 years ending with the qualifying examination. The third condition is the candidate has studied 7 years in the state, but the maximum period of study is in the AU or SVU local. The fourth condition is 7 years of residence in the state, but the maximum period of residence is in one of AU or SVU local. Then they come under one of these categories. So candidates who come under AU or SVU local are eligible for 15% of underserved seats. And this eligibility is only for colleges that were set up prior to 2nd June 2014. Next, we look at the non-local eligibility. So who come under non-local eligibility? So the candidates who have resided in the state for 10 years or either of their parents have resided in the state for 10 years, then that candidate will come under non-local eligibility. And one more condition is given. So candidate has to satisfy either of these conditions. Okay. So the second condition is children or spouse of those employed in state, central, government, public sector, local bodies, universities, educational institution and other quasi-public institution. So this is for children or spouse of government employees of Telangana. And these one of these conditions, if the candidate satisfy, they come under the non-local category, and they will be eligible for 15% of underserved seats. And this eligibility is also for colleges that were set up prior to 2nd June 2014. Now we look at the new seat reservation criteria. This is actually a change from last year. So let's look at what it says. So the colleges that were established prior to 2nd June 2014, this is before the Andhra Telangana split. So these colleges will follow a reservation criteria of 85% seats for OU local candidates and 15% seats for underserved, which both local and non-local candidates can compete for. And then there are colleges which are established after 2nd June 2014. So these colleges will follow a strict reservation of 100% seats for only OU local candidates. Okay, so this is a major change from last year, and in terms of the reservation criteria. Next, we'll go to the minority status certificate. So candidates who come under the Muslim minority category should get a certificate to prove that they are a Muslim candidate, and without the certificate they cannot avail the Muslim minority seats. Next is the general reservation. So in Telangana, BC category has 29% reservation, SC category has 15% reservation, ST category has 10% reservation, and EWS category has 10% reservation, but this reservation is only applicable in government colleges. Okay, and in terms of reservation, both candidates of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh are eligible for the reservation, but their caste should come under the Telangana government list. Okay, if it doesn't come under the caste list published by Telangana, then they won't be eligible. Next, we go to the horizontal reservations. So the first reservation is a reservation for women. So reservation for women is 33.1/3% of reservation, which is basically 33.33% reservation. So this percentage of seats is there for women candidates in each category. So it is a horizontal reservation, and this regulation of guarantee for the women candidates is not applicable if there are more than 33.33% reservation in a category. So let's say in general category, if there are already women candidates who come under the merit list and they are more than 33.33%, then this reservation is not applicable. Okay, so next we go to the horizontal reservation. So in horizontal reservation for special categories, there is CAP, which is the army personals. They have 1% reservation. Then there is PWD candidates who get 5% horizontal reservation, and then there is PMC candidates who are police martyrs children. So these candidates will get 0.25% reservation. So these are all horizontal reservations, so they come under each category. Reservation for Anglo-Indians. So for Anglo-Indians, one BDS seat is reserved, and this is reserved in Government Dental College, Hyderabad, and this is taken from the underserved seats. And these candidates should produce a certificate to show that they are actually Anglo-Indians, and this will be issued by the MRO officer. Next is reservation of children of employees of Singareni collieries. So candidates who are children of employees of Singareni collieries, they have 5% seats in state quota, and this is only applicable in Ramagundam Government Medical College, and which comes to a total of 7 seats. Okay, so total of 7 seats are reserved for these candidates, and SC, ST, BC category reservation will also be applicable. And to be eligible for this reservation, they have to get a certificate proving that they are children of employees of Singareni collieries, and the certificate should be taken from the managing director. Next, we go to the NCC reservation. So there is grace marks given for the NCC candidates. Please note that the NCC certificates should be obtained before the qualifying exam. So before the intermediate exam or the 12th exam, the NCC certificate should have been obtained. for to be eligible for this category. And the grace marks are for participation in Republic Day camp, they will get 7% of grace marks, and for participation in Tal Sainik camp, Vayu Sainik camp, Now Sainik camp, they will get 5% of grace marks, and for NCC B certificate they will get 3%. So all these grace marks will be added to the NEET marks and a separate merit list will be prepared. So next is the application form. So the application form is available in the website which I have given here, tsmedadm.tsze.in, and these are the steps for the application. Okay, so the first step is you need to register your mobile number and email ID and you will get a OTP. So after the registration, you have to fill in the registration form. So after the registration form is filled, you have to proceed to the payment. Okay, so get the OTP, register, fill up the details and pay the registration fee, and then you will be able to open the application form. Okay, so after the application form is opened, you will have to fill out the necessary details and upload the certificate, image and the other documents that are required. So after this process, after all the certificates have been uploaded and you have filled all the data, you will get the filled in application form which can be saved and printed, and keep this for future reference. Next we go to the registration and processing fee. So this registration and processing fee is for the starting of the application form when you are going into the application form, and you have to pay a registration fee of 3,500 if you are a OC or BC candidate. You have to pay 2,900 if you are a SC or ST candidate. Okay, and the university fee for Telangana is 12,000 rupees under government quota, and this university fee has to be paid to download the allotment order. And in case a candidate is discontinuing the course or they are leaving the course, then the discontinuation fee is 20 lakhs. Next we look at the documents that are required. In the documents that are required, I have also mentioned the file type and also the size of the file. So these are the documents that need to be uploaded into the application form. And the first is the NEET UG rank card, then birth certificate, qualifying examination certificate, study certificate of 6th standard to 12th standard. So the 6th standard to 12th standard, all your mark sheet, those details have to be compiled into a single PDF file and needs to be uploaded. Study certificate of this intermediate or 12th standard. So for the 2 years, again single PDF. Transfer certificate, TC certificate, latest caste certificate with father's name. If you are a Muslim candidate, then you need to submit the minority certificate. For EWS reservation, you need to get the EWS certificate from Telangana for the year 23-24 from the Tahsildar, and latest parent income certificate, NCC certificate, CAP certificate, PMC certificate, Anglo-Indian certificate. So these are certificates that are for the horizontal reservation. So if it is applicable for you, you need to upload these certificates. And resident certificate of the candidate or parent issued by the MRO. So this is for if you are claiming the local eligibility using residence, then this certificate is required. Then employment certificate of the parent. This is for non-local candidates, and Aadhaar card, candidate's latest passport photo and signature of the candidate. So the passport photo and the signature of the candidate has to be uploaded as JPEG file, and each image is 100 KB, and all other images are all other documents are to be uploaded as PDF. Next we'll go to the round wise rules for Telangana. So in Telangana there are 4 rounds. The first round is the round 1, then round 2, mop up round and stray round. All the rounds are conducted online. Okay, and the first round registration is very important. All the candidates must register and fill in choices for the first round to be eligible for the further rounds. So if you don't do this first round registration and filling of choices, you won't be eligible for any other round. So this is what I've given here. And in the first round, there is fresh choice filling. So fresh choices need to be filled out. And if you're allotted a seat in the first round and you do not join, that will make you ineligible for further rounds. You won't be eligible to attend round 2, round 3, round 4. And And upgradation from first round to round 2 is possible. Okay, so if you get a seat in round 1, you need to join the seat, and in round 2 you can fill up fresh choices and you'll be able to upgrade the seat from round 1 to round 2. If you join a seat in round 1, resignation is possible in round 1 within the given time, but if you resign the seat, you won't be eligible for further rounds. Let's go to round 2. So round 2 is also conducted online, but in round 2, fresh registration is not possible. So only candidates who have registered for round 1 will be able to fill up choices in round 2. And in round 2, there is fresh choice filling. You'll be able to fill up fresh choices. And if you do not join the seat which you are allotted in round 2, then you will not be eligible for round 3. Upgradation is not possible in round 2. If you join the seat in round 2, if you are admitted candidate, you won't be able to resign the seat. Let's go to mop-up round. Mop-up round is also conducted online. Fresh registration is not possible in mop-up round, and in mop-up round there is fresh choice filling. So if you're a candidate who is not allotted a seat in round 1 or round 2, you will be able to fill fresh choices. And in case you are allotted a seat in mop-up round, if you do not join, legal action will be initiated by the university. Okay, so this information is based on the last year's notifications. And upgradation from round 3 to round 4 is not possible. And if you join a seat in mop-up round, you will not be able to resign the seat. Okay, this is the same as the second round. Let's go to the stray round. The stray round is also conducted online. In stray round, the fresh registration is not possible. If you don't register for the first round, you won't be eligible for any other rounds. So in stray round also there is fresh choice filling. Okay, you will be able to fill fresh choices for the stray round. If you are allotted a seat in the stray round and you do not join the seat, then there is a penalty of 20 lakhs and you are also debarred for 3 years from the counselling. Next is upgradation. There is no upgradation in stray round because it is the last round, and in stray round, if you join a seat, you won't be able to resign. Okay, so this completes the round-wise rules. Let's quickly go through the ZyNerd portal. So under ZyNerd portal, we have multiple options. So there is announcements and events, allotments, closing rank, fee information, and also the institute-wise information. So for Telangana government quota, we can look at the allotments. Click on the allotments, go through Telangana and click on the government quota, and this will give you a lot of filters which you can use to look at specific information. Okay, so first is the rank filter. So if you want to go by a particular rank, so that information is also possible, and then there is fee information, there is bed information, and you can also go by institute wise allotments, then also course wise allotments. So let's say you want to look at only MBBS, then you can select MBBS and all the allotments under MBBS will show up. Then there is quota wise allotments. Let's say you want to look only at unreserved allotments, you can look at that. Then there is round wise and also session wise. So you'll be able to look at 2021 data, 2022 data, and you'll be also able to look at round wise information. So let's say you want to look at the mop-up round, then that information is also possible. Then there is category wise information. So all the category that are under Telangana will be listed here. Okay, so there's a female category, the horizontal reservation category. So all this category are listed. So you'll be able to select each category and you'll be able to look at this information. Then you will also be able to filter by institute type. So if you want to look at only government institute, then that is also possible. Okay, so this is under allotments, and then we'll go to closing rank. So under closing rank Telangana, click on government quota, and here also there are similar filters which you can use. There is institute wise filter, course wise filter, there's quota wise filter, there's category, then there's also round. So under round there are 2021 has 5 rounds, 2022 has 4 rounds. So all this information is available. You can click on a specific round and you'll be able to look at specific information, and you can also filter by category, right? So if you want to look at let's say a particular category, you'll be able to filter that, and that information is also available. Okay, this ZyNerd portal makes it very easy to pull out data on a particular category or a particular range that you're looking for, and you don't need to go to multiple PDFs to look at this information. Okay, so we have come to the end of the video for Telangana government quota. So if you have any queries regarding this video, please drop a comment below. We will answer all your queries, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.